YouTube. Now listen, I already know that there's going to be people mad at me about this video that I'm going to make, but oh well, who gives a French toast? All I'm going to say is just listen, debunk what I'm saying, debunk what the universe and the sun is doing. That's all. Debunk that. Debunk that I'm not actually picking up on the frequencies of the cosmos versus picking up on the energetic frequencies of this low dimensional ass world. Debunk that. Say that I'm not picking the frequencies up from the cosmos. That's all. The sun is separating us, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. Whether you with the change or you ain't with the change, it don't make a bit of a difference. So now let's just go over this Gold's X-ray flux. Now we understand, if you've been watching my videos, you had to do it for yourself to search up what ionized particles and its interaction does with DNA. Ionized particles interacting with the DNA. The DNA, or DEA, deoxide ether acid, or DNA, deoxide ribonucleic acid, whichever one that you are, and however you want to identify it. The question is this: does ionized particles interact with genetics? Point blank and simple. And if it do, what is the severity? What is the extent of its interaction with one another? That's what you would do. That's what you would search up. And when you come to find out that ionized particles actually alter, change, or damage your DNA. Now, your DNA makes up your entire phenotype. Your phenotype is where your eyes, your nose, the placement of your eyes, nose, internal, external organs, your arms, your feet, your hair follicles, everything. This is what DNA makes up, your phenotype, who you are as a living organism. Now, right now, the sun is emitting high level charged particles coming to the planet. Now, right here on this Gold's X-ray flux, as I pointed this out once before and several times before, that these satellite Gold 16 and Gold 18 satellite is picking up radiation on the backside of the planet. These are in reverse. You see these arrows dipping right here and how far they're dipping? These lines are dipping, how far they're dipping. That's in reverse. That is completely in reverse. Look at that. So now let's just count off of here. You got one recent X flare, 2, 3 recent X flare. And if you look at these two lines right here that are in reverse, right? These right here will equivalent. If they was in reverse the other direction, they would reach up to right about here somewhere. They would be in here. So that would be really 1, 2, 3, 4. You really have 5 X flares, you see? But they only reporting, they giving you the 3 on the front side of the planet, but the 2 on the nighttime side of the planet is right here. These are the 2 flares that had to come on the nighttime side of the planet. You see? That's being picked up now. And this right here is causing an upgrade or a downgrade, and whatever's happening to you physically is going to happen to you, is going to have a residual mental effect on you. So whatever's going on with you physically is going on with you mentally. So we're looking, this is why you look around the planet right now and you look at how children are being attacked through what you call the rainbow community, which is an insult to the cosmos, because the sun emits all colors. Just like neuromelanin, which is condensed sunlight, we emit all colors, and the colors just represent a frequency. That's all it is. So we have the ability to emit and tap into all frequencies. Now, this interaction that is happening at an alarming rate on the planet right now, as it get close to what the great alignment in the sky, where the Earth is going to be pulled in between 4 gas giants. Not to mention, also you see that things have kicked up already regarding Hamas, Israel, Iran, the Palestinian people. I said this is going, and now it's kicking up with Russia, Ukraine. I told you this is going to kick up. This is Red October, and I want y'all to understand this is going to increase because of what's going on in the cosmos. The foolishness on the ground is going to increase. Pause. So here we go, my people. The Magnetos pulse, and this is going on with this is going from the last 24 hours. I'm showing you the last 24 hours, current time, last 24 hours. So those that are new to my channel, this is the Magnetos pulse, October the 9th, 2024 on this Gregorian calendar. The Magnetos pulse is this dome. See that line that's wobbling, that string right here. This is the Magnetos pulse. This is the dome that supposedly protects us from harmful solar radiation, ultraviolet light, gamma radiation, whatever you want to call it, cosmic particles, whatever you want to call it. That's what the dome supposedly protects us from. So Earth is in the middle. This is Earth split in half. The white side is the daytime side. So the sun is over here, out here somewhere. This is the nighttime side of the planet, right? And when you look at these dots right here, and you see these two objects that are surfing, navigating the planet, these are two satellites, GOES 16 and GOES 18, and this is the orbital track that it's on. And these satellites job is only to detect solar radiation. Here you go, GOES 16 and GOES 18. Their job is only to detect solar radiation. So now when these satellites travel around the planet and they get on the backside of the planet, this is where they're picking up those particles that are coming from the backside. When I told you the arrows are in reverse on a GOES X-ray flux, that is coming from the nighttime side of the planet. Not to mention, you see the square, the points with the square that Earth is in. You see the square right here. Look at the points. Look at the points. See the square? Yes. So now look at the energy that's hitting the daytime. Look at the energy that's pressing against the dome. Look at the energy that is pressing against the dome, and look at the dome peeling off. We on the last layer of the onion. Look at how it's peeling. Look at that. Look at that. And when it's breaking down like this, it is letting even more radiation into the planet. So just don't think about charged particles, ionized particles. It is also letting in radiation that's not charged, that's not highly charged. So there is overwhelming radiation that is still coming into the planet, ultraviolet light, regardless if it's a CME, regardless if it's a coronal mass ejection that is letting out a strong energy burst of energy. Regardless of that, it is still, the planet is still being absorbed by solar radiation. A lot of it at that, on the daytime as well as the nighttime. So if you look at the nighttime side of the planet, look at all of this energy on the back side of the planet. Look at the purple that's in there as well. And they can't explain this. They have no explanation onto where this energy is coming from. They have no explanation, whether it's something down here, something sitting right here, or something up here. It doesn't make a bit of a difference. It can't explain where this is coming from. So now as we move from here, we move up here to the solar wind. Again, the last 24 hours, October the 9th, 2024, current time going back, the last 24 hours. So we look at the solar speed. This is the speed that the particles that are coming from the sun, the star, whichever one you want to call it. And like I stated to you, Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side. So the sun would be over here. These arrows represent the particles that are coming from the sun. Should hit the dome. Some of them should hit the dome. Some of them should be absorbed by Earth and then travel out in the solar system. But you look at the back side of the planet. Look at the arrows reversing. Look at the arrows reversing into the planet. No one wants to talk about this because you know why? This is the game changer. The sun is separating us, and it's nothing that anyone can do about it other than to face reality. What did you do while your time was here on this planet? Did you contribute to your ascension, or did you contribute to this totalitarian world that is destructive to all natural organic life? Which one did you contribute to? That's where this is what it's all boiling down to. Did you convince somebody to think less of themselves and admire another species? Huh? Did you force our children? Did you make our children believe that they need to be consumers? That they can't be nothing unless they had the education of their former abusers, slave masters? Huh? Did you make your children believe they can't be successful unless they are successful in the eyes of their master, their abuser? Huh? Their bloodline, the very bloodline that had no problem hanging you from trees and taking pictures at the same time. Paul. Look at Earth aviation. So Earth aviation, look at the proton flux on Earth aviation. This is protons, masculine energy. And look at this right here. Look at this bar over here. Look at all this. Look at all this proton energy. Protons that are separating the electrons from around the atom, exposing the center of the atom. The atom is the smallest building unit of the cell. And this is what it's doing. Look at this right here. This is Earth aviation. It is showing the absorption, the power, the impact. I mean, and this is, people, let me just say this to you. I have never seen this proton flux over here this filled up with red. I have never seen that. I've seen it. I have seen partial of it, but I have never seen this much red. And for it to sit and be so consistent, I have never seen that. This is a game changer. What is this supposedly going across the sky here? I wonder what they're going to tell you this is right here. I wonder what they're going to tell you that is. I look forward to hearing the stories, or people leave a comment of what this is, Paul. And here we go, my people. When I told you, look at the sunspots, huh? Look at the sunspots. They're letting out these X flares, these strong M flares and X flares. This is facing Earth. These are facing Earth, and this here is turning towards Earth, and you're gonna have something behind that and something up there, and these are turning towards Earth. Pause. Okay, my people, I want you to pay attention to something real fast. I want you to look at how many CMEs. This is the sun right here in the middle. This is Earth. This is Earth. This is a satellite. This is a satellite. This is Earth. This is Earth. This is a satellite. That's a satellite. That's stereo A and stereo B. Earth is the green. But I want you to look at something real fast, my people. I want you to look at the mass ejections that come out the sun. Look at this. I want you to pay attention to these. Stereo A, stereo B, stereo A, stereo B. Earth is the middle, the green dot in the middle. So I want you to look at these. 4 of them come out off the sun. I mean, this is amazing. Look, that's 1. And then you have back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you see that? Look at that energy. Look at that. Look at that. What an amazing time to be alive. What an amazing time. 4 of them. 4 of them. There's nothing that anyone can do about this. Nothing. Paul. Now, before I play this video, this is a video that I recorded earlier today. I just want to tell all my youth, I strongly apologize for subjugating you to such a violent, confused, sociopath, psychopathic, barbaric, devious race. I apologize. Look at this here. This is a man. This is a man. Listen to his voice.
And I openly spoke my mind when I was in Paris.
That's a man. Voice. Listen to the voice.
I openly spoke my mind when I was in Paris.
I strongly apologize. I strongly apologize to the youth. Seriously, this is crazy what we are subjugating you to. This is a man dressed like a woman, and he's completely believing that he's a woman. Pause. Serial killers. Serial killers. I'm sorry, you.